Hello everybody, it's me. Welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I am going to be taking a look at the second one of the seamstresses. I'm going to be looking at Seamknight. Now, I'm very excited to give this thing a shot because of this thing is too broken. It's incredible. I have seen a little bit of play on it and people talking about it. Literally insane. I think it's one of the best releases of something we've ever had. I 100% think that it outclasses Seamstress. I think if you want to use the seam line, you can use Seamknight. I think that's just the best option. Seamstress is just, I don't know. I just wouldn't use her. Seamknight is just so freaking good for what it does, you know? And I'm actually recording this late at night. It's actually 11 right now. And I decided, what if I showcased at nighttime and see where my brain goes from there? Let's see if I function better at night, which I don't think I'm going to, but I'll do it anyway. Here, I have health and magical defense. This is mostly for Janeko, so then you can't give it melee attack or magical attack, which is good because Janeko can be very scary, especially if it still has determination jelly up. Although you're not exactly worried for it because, of course, you do have a specific move that can keep Janeko in check, which we'll get into that in a second. And then with our used crayons, we have so much sustainability paired with our literal insane defenses, our insane health, the fact that we can change our form. I actually do not know Seamknight's stats outside of its blade form. So that's something to check real quick. Let me go ahead and give it a check. So right here, these are the current stats that Seamknight has. As you can see, pretty nice. 105, 120, 120, insane. When it turns into strike form, however, it gets 120, 120, 105. And I gotta get into it. This thing is so good because of how slow it is. It's able to abuse this ability just to the sky high limits. This thing is gonna be really good, and I'm very excited to give it a shot. Here with the moves, I Scissor Guard, Spirit Claws, Sword Sweep, and Shadow Lurk. You guys know what these do from the Seamstress showcase, which actually comes out first. This one's coming out, I think I will decide when, but basically what is so good about this thing is because this ability works the way it does, you're able to change your stance and you're usually going to go last because of your like such low speed. So you're always going to be able to get your 120 attack off, your 120 base attack off, and then be completely safe afterward. Because right after that, you can just click Scissor Guard. Also, if you guys want to see the normal Seamknight, that's what it looks like. I think I'm going to keep it as Seamknight because it looks really freaking cool. I think that Seamknight is definitely going to change a lot how the game is played, and I could see it definitely getting some nerfs. Fun fact, a lot of people blame me for nerfs that happened to Doodles that I showcased. For example, when I showcased Malzuri, I had Aluminja in the same video, and Aluminja performed really, really well. The next day, it got nerfed. So a lot of people blame me for things getting nerfed, which I think is hilarious, which I don't have any influence at all over like what is nerfed and buffed. But yeah. What's nice about Scissor Guard is that we can change to our guard form, which gives us our 120 defenses again. And then with our 120 attack, we're always going to go last. Usually we're always going to go last, which is really, really nice. And then our Spirit Claws and Sword Sweep is just insane. Sword Sweep makes it so then we're able to break a lot of things, although we have to be very worried about a lot of light types. Light types such as Abyssant and Kilintel are what you do not want to fight. Any light types that resist metal are things you do not want to fight, which is why you can totally replace Shadow Lurk and get Dark Slash, making Kilintel a bit easier to deal with. Though Shadow Lurk's a really, really nice option when it comes down to it because you always want priority. Priority is just so strong, and always having it is really good. Hopping into the equipments, we have a feathered hat, stone look, and this pizza slice. We're trying to be very bulky, although if you wanted to, you could actually use the new helmet equipment, which I do not actually have. It is not the pale sunbonnet, but it is the other one that I think gives you 13 defense minus 3 speed. So you could just be super overly bulky, but getting 14 extra attack on Seamknight's not bad at all. You also get some good magical defense as well. I'm just so excited to give this thing a shot. I think it's going to perform really, really well. I'm pairing it today with a defensive core of Torvent and Seamknight. They all pair really well, seeing as these two are weak to mind, and this quad resists mind and threatens them. These Malzuri and Seamknight are both weak to earth, Torvent's immune, right? And that's just really cool. And both of these are weak to fire. Malzuri is quad resistant. So I think that synergy works really, really well. Listen, I understand. But I needed a fast attacker that... Listen, I know. I'm a horrific human being for using this stupid freaking bird, but I had to. I had to, man. Anyway, enough talking. You guys are all here to see how Seamknight performs. Let's hop into the first battle. Okay, here we go. Into the first battle. There were a lot of people in the lobby trying to ask to battle, so I'll go battle them. Why not? This battle looks pretty interesting for Seamknight. We were able to do very, very well versus Hibiscus, which is nice. And there's a Jineko. So the first battle, we're going to be able to showcase how strong this thing is. I also brought back Slung. And I'm trying like a max speed on it. I really wanted to bring it back because I just think it's cool. And I just wanted to try it again. I do want to get used to this thing because I really want to use it. Honestly, I feel like they would lead off with... I'm going to lead off with it. Why the heck not? Yeah, they go their pivot lead. I got the advantage, buckaroo. So this, I'm looking at it, and I feel like... Because, okay, they know I either go for Sword Sweep or Spirit Claws, right? And they're always going to hit and run. So I feel like... If I Spirit Claws into... Well, they wouldn't go Grotto. I literally fully wall Grotto, so there's nothing... They wouldn't go Grotto. I feel like I can Spirit Claws just completely fine. The reason... Well, yeah, look at that, dude. And I get my crayons chip back. I get all the chip he just did to me. He's going to be back up to... Yep, 100. Back up to 100. It's insane. Seamknight is going to be so good. There was also the other... actually, they do go into Grotto, which... I didn't think they were going to do that. Okay, so... this thing can't hit me that hard, though. Let me Scissor Guard just to be sure. So this is basically what Seamknight's going to do. It's going to attack, Scissor Guard, go back into defense form, then get its big hit off. Stampede. Isn't that 130 base attack move, right? That's that 130 attack, right? I saw that. That's the 130 base attack that, like, does, like, half your health, I think. I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, that's the... Oh my god, I'm very glad I remembered that existing. Okay, well, they know they can go Klangatang, right? So they would go Klangatang here. I feel like if I double Malzuri, it's a good option for me, because then I well, then I could go double into Rotera, which gives me pivot, which I think I'm going to very much need. Or I could just go Crackling Static and then stall out the Klangatang, which I could totally do myself. I don't know. I think I'm Crackling. Let me see. If they go Clang, that's fine. Oh, nice. They let me pair that. Okay. Personally, I don't see why you're going into that. Though, what I'm worried about is my Mind Resist is hit by this. So I'm going to go Seamknight, and now I can Shadow Lurk, which will guarantee the kill on this thing, which is nice. And he gets full parried, so if he clicked Haunt there, we're never going to know. But so far, my whole team's at 100%. I can Shadow Lurk here totally for free, which will enable me to get the kill because of my 120 attack. And now, because of Scissor Guard, I can just protect and I'd be totally fine. Back up to 120 defenses. That's what's so good about Seamknight. It's really strong. And fun fact, people in PvP chat were kind of talking to me, asking if I could just not play well with Seamknight at all, so I could get it buffed, because it would apparently quote-unquote suck. And I'm like, sure, buddy. Okay, so that fire type move is going to hurt, but I feel like it is my best option to try to deal with this Klangatang. Depending on if it's crayons, though, it is not crayons. So I can shock therapy up here. I need to try to kill this with my chip. I get 17% every time they hit me. We go for it again, which that's not going to kill me. Like, it's close, though. And they are going to take so much chip. I gotta love Levitate. Ripped Orphan's so good, dude. I'm so mad I showcased it wrong in my showcase video. So upset. Yeah, but Seamknight is very, very good. I think that it is a very, very strong doodle. And I definitely think it... I don't really know about, like... I don't really know how you nerf it. Change the stats spread? I guess that's what you could do. I don't know. I think it should lay low for, like, a week. And let's see what people do with it. And for the next change that it does, then we can actually see if it's really as broken as people say it is. Okay, so we're going to go for the Rust, and if they go into Moss, that's fine. I can go into Grufflin afterward. I do want to go Sumouse, though. I feel like now I could do some big damage now that the Janeko's dead. Alright, I think he'll heal up back up to max. Yeah, he's definitely Crayons. You would plant Sap. I mean, even if they Rust, I always tank it, so... They do miss, unfortunately. Good for me, but unfortunate for them. Now, the question is here... Oh, yeah, no, I always nosedive. I have no reason not to. Like, I don't have to go for a takeout prediction, because if they go Clang, I just take out on that, you know? So... that does 47%. Okay. Now here, I can go for a takeout. And I got a sneaking suspicion that they're going to go for Stampede. I don't know why, but I got a suspicion they're going to do that. Bonk. Well, that works out even better for me. Also, Grotto got nerfed to Oblivion, and I could not be happier. Let me Savage Blow here. So they're Riot Shield, it looks like. Are they? Does that kill? That should kill. Ooh, close. Okay. Very unfortunate that did not kill. I'm gonna go Seamknight now. I think that's just a good option. They Reckless Charge again. Now, I know they have Stampede, so I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna go Rotera. Now, the Rotera play here is good, because if they go for the Stampede, which they do, I get to Shatter, right? Or I'm going to Pursuit to guarantee the kill. Because they could switch out, maybe save it for a sack later, but we're never going to know. Actually, we're going to be able to tell if they do. Because, fun fact, if the text of them saying waiting for opponent doesn't play, whenever you click Pursuit, it means that they swapped. So let's see. Okay, no, they went for an attack. Okay. Let's see what he goes into. Flying Grass. This is an attack I don't really want to tank. Although, I'm kind of looking at Seamknight. I think it could put in some really good work. I mean, I never outspeed it, right? I never, ever outspeed it. Unless it has 150 base, unless it has 150 speed. I'm going to go into Torment. I'm definitely going to lose it, though, which is quite unfortunate, but I think it did serve its purpose. Actually goes for Hit and Run. Let's see, what does he do? What is he? Okay, so he's not Riot Shield. If this is Air Current and you're playing Hibiscus, you have to be very careful if there's a spiked guy on the field. Okay, so we have to be worried about this. Hatrix is very scary because of what it can do. I would love to hit it, but I'm never going to get that opportunity. I'm going to have to go into Grufflin and go for a takeout. Luckily, Grufflin is extremely healthy and is going to be able to hopefully tank an attack. I'm a bulky-ish variant of Grufflin. I think I have... I don't know. It'd come down to if I tank the attack from the Hatrix, if I have to sack the Rotera and then go Seamknight. So we're going to see what happens here. Although I could also outspeed it, because I do have a little bit of speed investment. Yeah, okay. Now, I can go into my Seamknight. Actually, yeah, I go Seamknight. Now, I would have to bet that I'm slower than Clang. Actually, they're just going to Rust. Okay. I know I'm slower than this. What I need to do to beat this is just go Grufflin. But the problem is, I know that Rust is going to hurt. Right? So, I'll do it anyway. I just need to kill this, and I have 2 air types on my team to do that, so... yeah, that didn't even break me. He'd have to click that 2 more times. And plus, I'm getting my health back, and he's forced to switch here, so I get even more health in this instance. This is going to work out pretty well. But yeah, you might have been seeing me using Rip Turbine Malzuri a lot. I love that combo, plus Incinelisc. I've been using that defensive core quite a lot, and it's a very, very fun defensive core to try. I'd recommend trying it out. I think it's fun. Though it does leave you kind of exposed to ice types if you try to go for that. Which is why I love Seamknight taking in the Incinelisc position. Okay, so now I feel like at this point I can just have actually no. I could have at it with Seamknight, honestly, because they'd be forced to go into their Moss. I just need to kill the Moss. And I can always just win. No, I have to go back into Grufflin. Actually, I'll just go Rotera. Why not? I'll just go Rotera and pick up a hopefully guaranteed kill. This should work out in my favor, I think. Because even if the Rust kills me, it's fine. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Because I wouldn't have really been able to do that much. Hit and run wouldn't have killed. I feel like I just need to get pancakes on the field safely, which allows me to nosedive. Now, if I miss, oh crap, we're in a very weird spot with this moss. Okay, no, we can hit it. Nice, that's dead. And now we get to switch into Seamknight and take out the Hibiscus, which is really nice because there's a lot of metal types that Hibiscus actually hits neutrally. And that's what's kind of scary about it. I'm going to nosedive here because even if I live the wind shear, I might even be able to take it. Okay, I do. Okay, so I'm actually able to just kill the Hibiscus immediately. No needing to stall it much longer. GG. Good game. That was a good game. Let's hop into the next one. I come out of the battle to just like avoid. I don't really know. This guy's like he was in like the perfect spot. Oh my god. I feel like this person is challenging me. Their name is Tiny Speedy, so I feel like it's just a genuine challenge. I see a Bun Swirl, and I could not be happier to have Seamknight on this team. There's also a Thornite, which I could not be happier to have Seamknight on this team. There is a Metacrow, though, which is kind of where my Dark Resist vanishes, because it doesn't exist. Though I really do like Rip Torrent versus the Taruma. Alright, I think I'm going to do this. Just lead off with Seamknight again. As like a Bun Swirl. Yes. Now, I'm actually gonna do something weird. I'm gonna click Scissor Guard. The reason I click Scissor Guard here, because I don't think you ever are gonna use 10 Scissor Guards in one match. I think that's just ridiculous. If they go for the takeout, right, they're gonna get chipped from this, right? Watch. Yeah, watch. So they get chipped from this, right? So now, when they go for it, they're gonna take even more chip. Now, since they went for that, I can assume they go into something like Skadeen or even Octonut. I kind of want a Spirit Clause predicting that. Look at that damage, though. I know I resisted, but still, I mean, I really like this thing. Yeah, they go Octonut, which allows me to get a pretty good hit on it, I would assume. How strong? Okay, that was a little underwhelming. I thought it would do a bit more. Okay, my way to beat this is Rip Torrent, because unfortunately I don't have Voltatu, which I need to give Voltatu Thunder Strike. I saw someone in the comments talking about it, and yes, I'm very aware it has it. I just have not gotten around to giving it. Okay, so they go Taruma, right? I mean, I think I can always click this, and it doesn't really matter, because Rip Torrent beats both of these, so I can always click Crackling Static without much issue, and I think I'd be fine. But yeah, Sling has been using a Seamknight plus the new Doodle, the new Earth Electric one. Apparently that's like really, really strong. Let's actually go Thornite. Let me get the free para on it. Okay. Why did that do like 20,000%? Okay, so now I'm going to go back into Seamknight, which, if you have been paying attention, does do very well versus Thornite. Although, I feel like we could slowly chip Octonut down. My problem with it is it going to spam Rust. I don't really deal with Octonut that well. I can really only Electro Punch it and click Crackling Static, you know? So as I double back into the thing, just realized, are they not Caloric Deficit? Well, this time I'm going to click Sword Sweep, because I could also lower the Octonut's defenses, which would be pretty nice for me. Let's see what happens here. No, they're just going to play the obvious game. Okay, so that should do... Yeah, that still did okay damage. That's not contact? Oh, shoot. Okay. They're going to click Storm Heal, I think. Because they would heal up here. Though I don't really know why they have two bulky waters on their team. You really only need either Octonut or Skadeen. You don't really need both. Let me Savage Blow. I really need to kill this Octonut before I can, like, win with Seamknight. Although I also do need to kill the Skadeen, which I think I could do. Yeah, you're gonna go Truma this time. I get my Savage Blow, which does quite a bit of your health. I'm just gonna click Shock Therapy here, although no. I can live a +1 at this range. I live a +1. Yeah, just barely. That was a crit, too. Holy crap. Okay. That did not heal me for much at all. Okay. What if they rumbling, though? This could be very, very bad if I get the wrong play here. Okay, good. I got the right play. They're going to rumbling charge here, which means rumbling is a contact move, if I remember correctly. So, if I Scissor Guard... Actually, no, they just go for the switch. Okay. Into Octonut. Okay, so they just really don't want my Seamknight to do anything. Yeah, this is an issue, where they have 2 bulky waters that I can't break through. You're just going to Rust, right? I'll go into this. Honestly, I think this is my best option. If I could actually Crystal Armor Opal Pulse, which could break the Octonut. Yeah, snap. Incredible damage there, dude. The Crystal Armor up. Yeah, that literally did 25%. That did not do enough, dude. I actually, if he gets a high roll here, this is really good for me. Getting my, to go into Metacrow. Okay. The Metacrow here is annoying. Actually, no, it's not. I mean, I'm not worried about this, am I? Because this Night won't do that much, and I also should outspeed it. So this shouldn't do that much damage to me at all. I actually go for the switch into Thornet, which actually I can take that out. Okay, that's one thing down. Though my team is relatively healthy, I just want Rip Torvent to heal at least once for a free turn. That's what I want to do. As they go Skadeen, there it is. That's what I was worried about. Please be magical defense. Oh! Wait, that means it's the stupid Snowfall. Oh, never mind. I was happy for a second. I'll go Rip. I have to Crackling. Oh, what is this? Do I just die here? I think I have to die. I think I've done enough. That shouldn't kill me. Why did you not click your water type move? That's my question. Though, this does get me more chip on this. So, I think Savage Blow would do more, though. Regardless of Cracking Static being, like, a super effective move. Yeah, I think it did just slight, just very slight. Okay, they actually allow me to take out one of their bulky waters, which is pretty nice for me, because I will just freely send in my mouse, which I can Unguarded Strike for free. He has no way of stopping. He can only go Metacrow, which should hopefully take a lot of damage. If they send in Metacrow, I hope it takes a lot. They are also inherently buffing Malzuri with the rain up, which is nice for me because I want that Rust to do some damage. I brought my wall breaker is a freaking mouse. Mouse, okay. Swomouse? I think, is it Swomouse? Oh, that just kills. Nice. As they go to... I'll get another kill then. Sick. Okay. Wait, I'll get another kill then. Sorry, I was reading... sometimes if I go quiet for some certain amount of time, I'm reading something and I kind of forget to talk about it. This should kill. Yeah, the biggest issue this game was 1000% the double bulky waters that I have to deal with. Go Octonite. If I break this, I could win with Seamknight. I don't really think I do anything else, so I'm just going to Electro Punch, see how much damage I do. Oof! I'm happy about that damage. I will go down here, because I will die to any one hit. I could go Seamknight now. I could also just go Rotera, which also just kind of wins the game. And I can Spirit Claws, which will guarantee my kill here. And now, it's up to, can we beat Metacrow? Which is what I am most interested in. Although we guarantee to win with Rotera instantly, I'm genuinely curious how exactly we're going to deal with Metacrow. So as you can see there, I would have preferred to actually outspeed Octonut there. But it is okay, because I can just Scissor Guard on the Metacrow, get more health back with my Amulet. Or Crayons, yeah. Why do they Crayons, by the way? Like, use Crayons? It's so odd. Okay, there it is. That's what I was wondering would come in. Now I can Scissor Guard here, which will put me in my defense form. Which now suddenly my 40 defenses goes to 120. Right? So now I can actually click my Sword Sweep. Scissor Guard, Sword Sweep. With luck, we can actually get the 50% defense lower here. Look at that, dude. It's insane. It's insane how good Seamknight is. And we do get the lower. Okay, wait. That's insane. And he's also not Crayons either. So, I go for my Scissor Guard again. And then I can click my Sword Sweep yet again. And I think after that, my Sword Sweep. That should kill the Metacrow. I should live Night-Night, right? Ah, unfortunate, dude. I really, really wanted to live that. Aw, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Was it Jetpack? I did not notice it was Jetpack. I don't think it was. That doesn't tank this. He's at 7%. You one-tapped my Rotera. You one... Wait, I got this. Wait, hold on. You one-tapped my Rotera. Yet I one-tapped your team. There we go. Look at that. He can't come back from that. And yeah, that'll end off the battle. Good game. Good game. Good game. Alright. Let's hop into one more battle. Let's go. Okay. And here we go. Into the finale. Now, honestly, I'm worried about Springling's ambush, because I know it could be using ambush. Did they just lead immediately with hat tricks? Hold up, wait. Let me count all these hat tricks. Hold on. Yo, wait. Oh, yeah. I've always noticed, why does, like, Grufflin go crazy sometimes? Like, in so many battles I'm in, Grufflin just does so much work. It's crazy. It always has done work. I've been using Grufflin since my first ever tournament, dude. I remember when I got a 5-star one from the roulette. It was insane. It was insane. And it was just such a cool moment. Okay, what should I go into? I'm gonna go Rotera because it's just my fast pivot. What does Seamknight do? It beats the Springling. That's what I need to know, is that it will beat Springling. Okay, so Quick Strike doesn't kill. Don't let me kill yours. Don't. Please don't Quick Strike. I'm sad. It's fine. It's fine. I can now go double kill. I killed double with the pivots. Okay. Well, I get another pivot off here. Unless I go into Zapoera, which in that case, I will go into my Seamknight. Guys, we should use Lethal Orb and Zapoera because it'll do more damage on the kicks. You know? You know? It's not that your team's not good. It's just the plays aren't all that. Okay, my fire resist being Malzuri, I'm gonna be able to go into it totally free here, which unless they will probably have shatter, but I'll be prepared for that. As they actually go for the crunch instead. That is quite unfortunate, because now if I don't kill the tough plays, which I'm pretty sure I will end up losing Malzuri, which I really don't want to do. And I'm at that awkward position of like 50 health. Oh, unfortunate. That will end up taking out my Malzuri, which he doesn't die as a result. Which, in turn, can I go Seamknight? I'll go Seamknight. I know right now I can just win immediately with Rotera if I want to, although I do be very, very worried about Spirayu's pursuit. Let me Shadow Lurk here. Let's see. Yeah, we're Seamknight Shadow Lurks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Seamknight would get nerfed, seeing as there's a lot of counterplay to it. So I think it can be beaten, but you need to have a counter for it. It's kind of like Grotto. But luckily Wish was smart, and he didn't... Well, not luckily. Wish is smart, so he was able to balance this thing to where it doesn't get any status like moves that could wear you down. It has to do damage head on, you know? It has to. Well, here they're gonna shatter. I'm gonna go pancakes, and even if they click like elemental, I should still live. Doesn't really matter. I should always live this. Yeah. That's why I love defensive. Not really defensive. It's just a weird set I use on Grufflin. I mean, I wouldn't recommend using this. It's just my favorite way to use a Grufflin because it's able to tank and attack and switch in. It's just weird. It's a very weird build I'm using on it, but I like it. So, yeah. Let me take out here. Would they do it again, though? That's a question. Do they do it again? Let's see. They do. Okay, so... that would mean they have Shatter, right? But what if I risk me living Shatter? Because at this point, Seamknight doesn't really do anything else because I kind of just win with Rotera. I could also technically go Sumouse. I could have probably gone Sumouse there, actually, instead. Which would have been better. No. I mean, if I sack something, then went into it. Let me Spirit Claws here. Key 1 Clangu Tang. It's the Key 1 Clangatang. It's Pebble. Oh no, where's Shatter, dude? You can literally get Shatter when you evolve. Just go into Reaper. Okay, this is what I was a little worried about. Let me Scissor Guard here. This will guarantee me being able to... Actually, I could in theory... No. Hexblade. Okay, so... they get damaged there. I know that they are the Reaper trait. I was thinking I could switch now that I am in defense form. But I honestly want to try to 1v1 this. I don't think I do, but I'm very curious if I can. Let me see. Ambush. Doesn't do anything. It's insane how strong Seamknight is. I love it. Okay, so I guess now, to be safe, I'm going to Scissor Guard in case they have Pursuit still. Hexblade. Okay, so why don't we just... could Seamknight beat Zappo at this? I want to see if it could beat Zappo Era, actually. I'm going to go Grufflin, and I can die. It doesn't really matter. If they don't... okay, they didn't Pursue. Thank goodness. I'm glad they didn't. Hexblade, I should live that pretty well as well. Now I can take out, go Seamknight, Spirit Claws, and then Shadow Lurk. That'll be interesting. See if that works out. You can take out here totally for free. Yep. Very, very gorgeous there. Which allows me to go into Seamknight. Which, as we know, dude, Seamknight, so good. I'm very glad this thing was added. I am going to be sad if it's eventually nerfed, though. I mean, Zapper doesn't run Subterfuge. The thing is, okay, you guys might think Subterfuge is super good, but it's really not the strongest. Ambush, that shouldn't... What? That did negative damage. know someone named End. And yeah, that's End. Is that you of the Discord server that wish_Z owns? Yes. OMG. But yeah, click that Spirit Claw. That'll end it off. Lightning kicks. That's 1 hit. 2 hits. Oh, it's not even Capoeira? Really? It doesn't really matter unless I crit every time, but GG. Good game. Good game. And with that being said, that'll end off this showcase. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. It's very, very helpful. I don't know why. Why is it? Okay, hold on. Subscribe. Leave a like and subscribe down below. Why is it weird? Leave a like and subscribe down below. It's just subscribe. It's so weird. It's like that one meme of the dad trying to pronounce like, you know, he's trying to say subscribe. I don't know. It feels like that. Anyway, yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I want to do a quick overview. I really, really think this thing is going to excel. I think it's going to be very, very strong. It's, I think, better than Seamstress, 100%. Because Seamstress is more of the frail attacker, whereas Seamknight is the bulky attacker. And bulky stuff right now is very, very good. And there's not a lot of like super duper high power moves like close combat, wave crash, flare blitz. We don't have those moves just yet. The strongest move that we currently have in the game that is accessible is Stampede, which, if I remember correctly, is a 130 base power earth move that deals recoil. That's the reason you fight so many bulky things, is because that's just what's good right now. The meta will eventually shift into more offensive play when more things such as like Chronos, higher power based moves get added, stuff like that will happen. So this is just, I don't really like all the bulky stuff that I've been showcasing because I love all the offensive stuff you can do. But honestly, what do you know, I feel like I wasn't that defensive. I was like 3 for 3, you know? But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Goodbye.